she told me what was going on. It was June of '09, and she told me that she, 3 months earlier, had a CT scan done because she was having trouble breathing, and they found some nodules in her lungs and a tumor. And so this is like March of '09, and at this point, the oncologist told her that we're just going to watch it. Every 3 months, we'll do scans, and we're not going to treat it with anything. We just don't want it to grow significantly, right? So we want to keep it in check. So 3 months later, they did a second scan. The second scan had grown 3 millimeters, right? So at this point, this is when she came into my office and told me about this. So she had already had both scans, and I was pretty new to the water, but I knowing what I know, that cancer can't survive in an alkaline environment, I said, I don't know how this is going to affect you, but try drinking the water. So she said, yeah, that sounds great, I will. And she was great about it. I mean, she was coming in getting tons of water and drinking it and doing very well, making sure she drank all her water. Well, this is June of '09. By October, she had her third scan. And the only change in her life that she made is that she started drinking the water. She's already generally pretty healthy, right? So she's comes in after the third scan. She tells me that after the third scan, it's reduced. The tumor's reduced by 90%.
Wow.
It was still there. The only changes that she had made. Of course, she talked to her doctor, and he was amazed that that was happening. And she said, "Now, do you think the water might have anything to do with it? I've been drinking this alkaline water." And funny thing is, he'd actually already heard of the water, and he said, "No, it couldn't be that." But that was his opinion. But since then, he's actually changed his tune and told her that he said, "Yeah, well, it could be." So that's by far my favorite story. There's a lot of patients who drink the water, and they just.
What about her son?
Oh yeah, that's right. It's funny because sometime after this, she came to a demo and was sharing her story to everybody there, and it was pretty impressive. And then she also shared the fact that her son, who lives down in California, was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, and pretty intense. He was really sick, and she actually, with her husband, they flew down, brought her Kangen machine, and had him start drinking it. Within less than 90 days, he was cancer-free. So she also made other changes with him. She had him taking supplements and doing things that she does in her own life, eating healthier and cut out the pop. He wasn't drinking pop. He was drinking water from plastic containers and cutting that kind of stuff out of his life. But the real major shift that he made was that he was drinking water, and within less than 90 days, he was actually cancer-free. And the oncologist, the funny thing is, said, all right, well, we wanted to continue, even though he didn't have cancer, and doing the chemotherapy. I mean, he was doing the traditional route as well, but, just the funny thing is, and he said, no, I think we'll forego that, So, another really great story is Mark here, Mark Novak. He's going to be doing the demo here tonight. Do you want to share your story now, or do you want to wait until after?
Let's wait till after